Snacks are great, right guys? And what if I told you that right now I'm going to show you how to make a hot dog? Yes, but one of those really big ones, because I'm making a hot dog in a baking dish. This is enough for a huge family, and I'm taking advantage of the fact that everyone is waiting. Let's go. It's super easy to make, but first, as always, let me remind you to like, share, and follow me, okay? Don't forget, okay? That way you'll stay up to date with all the new things coming. Look at all the good stuff I'm bringing you here, so take the opportunity and help out our channel. I'm going straight to the recipe in the pan. I won't even go over the ingredients because they're listed below in the video description. See how easy it is. I'm going to start with a drizzle of oil. The pan is already nice and hot, guys. But look, I'm going to fry the bacon first. If you want, you can add bacon or you can use sausage as well. Stir it well and fry it thoroughly too. Then I'll add the garlic and the onion, okay? And once it's nicely fried, I'll add the garlic. Stir a little bit as well and let it fry. Oh my God, this is looking amazing, isn't it? Then after the garlic is well fried, add the onion. And stir well now, because the onion will moisten everything here, but it also needs to be well fried. Once everything is ready, add the tomato sauce. Guys, look, all the ingredients are listed in the video description, okay? To finish it off, I'm going to add a cup of water to make this broth really good. Use whatever seasoning you like. It could be black pepper, but I usually always use chimichurri, okay? And a pinch of salt, always with your fingertips so you don't get the amount wrong. Mix everything together and let it boil just a little bit more. And now into this sauce, I'm going to add the sausage, which you can parboil before adding here, okay? I usually give it a rinse, chop it up well, and put it to cook with the sauce. Mix everything together, and I'll let it simmer here on low heat for about 3 minutes. It's all done, guys. Look at this. Of course, I'm going to add some fresh herbs here, right? Because it'll give it a different flavor. Actually, guys, fresh herbs don't really add flavor, but they're wonderful, aren't they? So I'm going to add it, okay? But here it's all ready, look. Look at this, guys. See how it turned out already? And now let's move on to make our mashed potatoes, which is really more like a potato chantilly. So let's go. For the mashed potatoes, I want to make it special. So I have 1 kilo of mashed potatoes, okay? I bought 1 kilo, then I cooked and mashed it, so there's probably a bit less here, okay? 200 grams of cream cheese. Mine is the firm kind of cream cheese, but if you want, you can buy the one that comes in a jar, okay? That one also comes in 200 grams. And here, 200 grams of mayonnaise and a pinch of salt as well. Guys, I'm going to do all of this in the mixer. Let's go. I'm going to put everything in here. Look. You cook the potatoes, mash them, put them through a ricer, or just mash them with a fork, right? For our cream, this one, my cream cheese is really firm, but you can use the kind that comes in a jar, no problem. And the mayonnaise, if it gets too thick to mix here, I'm going to use the paddle attachment, but I can also add a little bit of heavy cream. A pinch of salt. And I'm already going to get a little bit of heavy cream to keep on the side. About 100 grams should be enough. I recommend using the mixer with this paddle attachment here, see, because the mixture is pretty heavy, okay? So let's get started. I'm going to start mixing, and if it gets too stiff, like I mentioned before, I'll add the heavy cream in here. Let me just start mixing and mix it well. I noticed it was ready for the whisk attachment, so I switched to the whisk. And it needs to look like this, see, really well mixed, okay? The puree is ready, and now I'm going to start assembling. I'm going to use hot dog buns, okay? So I'm going to cut them in half, cut them nice and evenly. And here the baking dish, I'll leave its size in the video description. And just keep doing this, see? I'm placing them all around. I have here, look, a little bit of mayonnaise, about 100 grams. I'm going to spread it all over the surface of the bread, okay? I spread a little, see, already covering the gap so it doesn't absorb too much of the sauce. So let's go. On top here, look, I'm going to add a little bit of ketchup. You can't go without it, right, guys? Mine here is almost finished. A little bit of mustard too, but just a little because there will be a lot of sauce here. Mix it a bit more. And now a little bit of mashed potatoes. This is our traditional hot dog, okay guys? Spread it out well. And here I'm going to add the sausage with a little less sauce, okay? I'm draining it a bit because I'm going to need a little of the sauce. So, even though my sauce is so creamy, guys, I'm still going to try to take a little bit off here. Look. And add everything, okay? Let's go. And here, spread it out well. Make sure it's really well done, guys. Look, you need to leave some space on top because I'm still going to add mashed potatoes. It's not done yet, okay? There's still a lot more to go in here. Look, I really went all out with the sauce. Make it nice and even. Leave some space for the mashed potatoes. Before adding the mashed potatoes, I'm going to put a little bit of sweet corn. Use as much as you want. If you don't like it, add less. For the mashed potatoes, guys, I thought it was better to put it in a piping bag like this, because that way it won't mix with the sauce underneath, okay? I'm going to add a really generous layer here. Then I'll use a spoon and very gently I'll spread it out better. Look at this. For those of you who thought it was done, it's not done yet. I'm going to add mozzarella cheese here. It can be sliced, but I ended up grating it here, okay? About 200 grams of mozzarella cheese. Spread it all over. And now this goes in the oven. In 15 minutes it'll be ready. My oven has a broiler on top, right? So let's put it in already. Guys, this is really heavy. I've already turned on the oven. It's preheated to 200 degrees, okay? And the broiler is on. If you don't have one, no problem. Just leave it on the regular setting, all right? And look at this, guys, how golden it turned out. See? About 15 minutes in the oven. But if you thought it was over, it's not over yet. Because I'm going to add some shoestring potatoes here, look, which will not only make it super tasty, but also beautiful. Can you imagine? Look at the size of this, guys. This is enough for a really big family, huh? I'm adding about, on average, 100, 200 grams of shoestring potatoes. Add as much as you like, okay? I'm going to add it all and spread it out well. Guys, the moment has arrived because now I'm going to cut it here. Look at this. Wow. Oh my God, this must be amazing, right? Let me cut it here. And look at that. If this isn't the best hot dog in the world, look. Oh my God, here we go. And I'm going to try this now. I'm biased, you know? This is a meal, tell me I'm wrong. I ended up adding even more because look, I'm telling you guys. Look at this. I'm sure, look, I'm absolutely certain you're going to like this one. Let me know afterwards, okay?